Hey guys, my fantastic Vision Fitness recumbent exercise bike. Let's go through it. So guys, this recumbent is in fantastic condition. Um, on Kijiji, recumbents range from mild to wild, and what I mean by that is that you can get ones that are, very compact and not very stable. You can get ones that are super robust and really expensive. This is somewhere right in the middle. This is a super robust unit, but priced right, and you'll be pleased to own it. So let's look at some of the details. So first of all, it's got an excellent, high quality, really stable frame. I'm going to get on it and show you how stable it is. The seat slides very simply up and down this shaft. And it's a nice, robust seat, nice, wide and expansive. The seat's got to be about at least, I'm going to say 16, 17 inches across. So no matter the size of your bottom, you're going to be comfortable there. Real generous backrest with a nice contour there. And of course, handles set up so you can, check your pulse and all that kind of stuff while you're using it. The movement's easy. You simply move this bracket, and as you can see, one-handed operation. The seat moves up and down this shaft without any issues, and then you just simply lock it in place like that. The pedals have guards on them, so you can run them with the guards to help keep your feet in place, or you can remove if that's your thing. Now, this bike suffers from the same problem that a lot of bikes, a lot of exercise equipment suffers from, and that's being little used. And this one is in such fantastic condition. The original sticker is still on. Now you're going to watch me remove it for you in Kijiji land. Hardly used. The original factory sticker still on. Pretty simple to use it. I'm going to hop on here real quick, and we're going to do a quick little nickel tour of just how you exercise with this bike. I'm moving it around. I'm pretty strong, but just to let you know, it is a pretty robust handling unit, and it's good for the quality of your ride. Just gonna put my foot in the stirrups here for a sec. So what do we got? So use Arabs to select programs. So basically, here's the basic screen setup. You get your speed, distance, time, heart rate, resistance, and the calories you burn. This is on the manual setting. So let's just do that for starters. Just put the start button like so. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. So a couple things you're going to notice here with this screen. This is all in one display. It's showcasing my speed, how far I'm going to be going, and how many calories I'm going to burn as I'm riding along here. I'm going to increase the, there's 1 calorie. Increase the resistance here. See that button there? That's the resistance. I'm on the 3rd level of resistance. And as I move it, it's all a magnetic motor inside, and it's getting harder to do that. Harder to pedal, if you will. And, as I ride along here, seeing your entire health regime presented is pretty cool. In as much as, like I want to work out for half an hour, I'm going to know how many calories I burned. On the flip side of that, let's pretend I went and I had a Big Mac. And I wanted to burn off 600 calories. Well, I could just ride until I did 600 calories. So it's a pretty nice all-in-one display. Now, as far as stopping it, I'm going to hold it to reset that. And as you can see, the display goes back to original. Now, this is the manual mode. You can also do a mode based on how much watts, because believe it or not, you're creating energy. And you see these little bars. This indicates the kind of workout you're going to get. Starting off easy, increasing resistance, down, increasing resistance again. It's a fat burning one where it increases, decreases, increases intervals. This is all very simple, very synonymous to a lot of workout machines. They're going to have these basic programs in them. But you can hear as I'm riding this bike how nice and quiet it is. And, that's a nice thing to have because, let's face it, you don't want to be interrupting people in your room. Now there's a nice tray here. You can put an iPad here if you want to watch like a video while you're doing this. Or even your iDevice will fit there. Or your iPod, whatever you got. Not a problem. There are handlebars here on either end if you want to use them, but at the same time, the handlebars on the side, they're for holding on. And as I said, it will showcase my heart rate, but I can't do it when I'm holding the camera. So you'll have to take my word for it. Drink holder. And yeah, it's a great machine. Let's face it, if you wanted to buy a machine that's this robust, brand new, you know, $600, $700, $800. Now this machine is not new, of course, but as I said, if we hopped into our time machine and I was to sneak this into the store that was selling Vision Fitness recumbent, because I mean, let's be blunt, the technology on a lot of exercise equipment, especially recumbent bikes, it hasn't changed. The only thing they're doing maybe with a new unit is they'll have a speaker and a fan in here, which is like, really? Very little to break here. Now it's got a nice robust power supply here that runs in. There's no batteries, and you can plug that right in, and that runs the unit. And all I can say is it's great value. Now I'm going to take some photos, be higher quality in this video, make sure you study them. And you know, we have quite a few different exercise bikes that we bring to market this time of the year. Again, this is an estate unit, and the only reason to do that is because, of course, well, you can't sell an air conditioner in the winter. And if you folks are now being stuck indoors, you have the luxury of being able to acquire a nice bike like this for not a lot of money. Now, as far as pricing is concerned, pricing will be firm. I understand you're going to have a temptation to offer me less. But really, folks, the reality is that, well, everything I list sells because of this nice presentation you just had an opportunity to enjoy. I mean, I'm sure you can appreciate that when you looked at other workout machines that are available on Kijiji. You know, it's like, yeah, a workout machine works good. And then you just sort of pray to sweet Jesus that it's going to be okay. But by the time I do this presentation, if you're at some distance, you can move on this machine with confidence with this nice presentation I put on here without having to worry about it. It's very common for me to get a call from Toronto or London. People just have me deliver it. And delivery will be an option. You may not have a vehicle that's big enough to take this bike. You could disassemble it if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. But as I said, delivery will be a noted option. So if you want a nice, robust bike that works well, that's where it's at. The only other thing I can show you is that the bike moves easily because you can pick it up and there's wheels in the front. So if you need to wheel it around, the wheels on the front allow you to do that. So, I don't think I've said it all. So, if you like what you see, that means get a hold of me, reach out, send me a text, email, or phone call. We'll find a time that works for you. See, it's exactly as I described. You just can't make this stuff up. And the bottom line is, you'll buy it. Thanks, folks.